Back to scrapping.
So I know it's been a while since I've done a scrapping video. Going to try to take as much as I can today. I guess I'll get rid of these aluminum chairs that have been here for a while. A lot of people commented on this thing, so I guess I'm going to just take that to the flea market. Not going to scrap that just yet. I'll hold off to that, but all this got to go. I have some other boxes I have to sort through some stuff. That's also iron, some of it's aluminum. It's kind of chilly out, and considering that it's winter, get about 4 hours of daylight, but that's winter for you. Not really a big fan of it, actually. Kind of going through, so I'm on garbage picking another day. You'll see this in garbage picking vlog if it's not out already. Picked up this piece, and I want to take that to the flea market. I want to take this to the flea market, but my warehouse isn't really close by, so in that regards, I can't really, what am I supposed to do with it? I don't know. Trying to throw things into the garage, but I mean, I gotta make a way to get out of here, and this lawnmower is probably going to get stuck if I drive in the snow. I guess I'll try that, because otherwise I got a little narrow path here that I got work with. Trying to figure out this whole situation. Inside here is all copper wire. So with that in mind, I don't really want to scrap this as is. I got to take that apart a little bit. Got some nice Bear Bright, as well as some others. I don't know what this red and black stuff is, but it looks like it's a pretty thick gauge. A nice strand in there, so that's probably, you probably got $1 or $2 in copper in this piece right here. Alright, so I clipped that piece off. As you can see, it's laying right here. I'll probably just pull them straight through. But curiosity is getting to me. I want to know how much more copper I'm really leaving in there. Really? This drill you can buy at Home Depot or probably Walmart, actually. Black & Decker. I got it in a box lot. I've actually had this one before, so that's my second one. They're fairly cheap. They're like 20 bucks or something. Are you kidding me? There's like, so that's it. Not even going to do it anymore. Not worth my time. A lot of scrappers will sit here for 5-10 minutes. Working on this for a quarter or another 50 cents of copper. Not worth it for me. It's not worth it for me. I want to just take it as it is. This is iron. It is what it is with that. It seems to be a big discussion with all the scrap video people. A lot of people always comment saying, you can make more money if you do this, you make more money that. To me, it's all about how much time you use on everything. Now, I got a couple hours. It's all about valuing your time. And to me, it's really not worth it to do that. But when I strip out the copper out of this piece, get some nice insulated copper out here. That one actually came out pretty easy. Don't know how well these other ones went. Oh, that one came out pretty easy. We got two. Now we got the. Alright, there we go. Alright. So sometimes this is aluminum sticking to a magnet, so goes as iron. You got some nice Bear Bright copper here. For any scrappers out there, This is like looking at gold, essentially. This is one of the most sought after metals. I think I already lost the other piece. There was a black one. Oh, here it is. Fell on the floor. And then I'll probably strip these two because of the density of the wire and compared to the plastic around it, or rubber around it. You might be able to see. It's not very thin, and regardless of the price, I mean, regardless of the the gauge, they give you the same price. So even if you take off you take off Christmas light bulbs, that kind of wire, they'll pay you the same amount for that wire as opposed to this. Alright, a bunch of people said don't scrap these. I actually figured out that I do need them for a project, so I'm going to hold on to these. These aren't getting scrapped. This cart here, I said, was really good for a flea market. It does it, the wheels don't fold out the right way, so it's like you're literally on 2 wheels rather than 4. So I got to scrap that, unfortunately. Moving right along, some scrappers out there might want to take this thing apart and get these radiators off. I did it once. It took me, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I think I got $1.40 for the radiator, so not worth the time. Value-wise your time. Got some iron here. Got to clip the core on a microwave. And that should be it for the iron for today. Not sure what non-ferrous I should bring. Maybe aluminum, maybe irony aluminum. I thought because it was the holiday season, might want to bring copper, treat myself, but I really don't have that much. So one thing a lot of people ask me is, how do I know what kind of metals are metals? Well, this looks like stainless. The thing I noticed with stainless is that some yards do not take magnetic stainless. They only take non-magnetic stainless. That's because of different grades. So this looks like stainless. It doesn't look like aluminum. The way I can tell between stainless and iron is you hit it with a magnet. If it doesn't stick, it's stainless. Or it's a high enough grade of stainless where they will take it. Now, what happens with a lot of stainless is it might look like silver plate or stainless. You hit it. Sometimes it turns out that it's copper color underneath, and sometimes it looks brass underneath. This one is still this whitish, clear, mirror-looking color, so this is stainless. If it was brass, it would go as yellow brass most likely, then grab the piece. I don't really do a lot of separating in this building. I do that in a different building. But here's my stainless section. And you can see how it's getting kind of full. We have copper. Seems to be like number 2 copper, irony aluminum. We got a couple pieces in there. You got yellow brass. I think I have another bucket over here of yellow brass. Yep. This piece that's yellow brass. Like a lot of plumbing. Alright, a lot of plumbing like this, for example, is actually brass. You might be able to see it's kind of like a goldish color and not kind of like a brown like copper. That's what a lot of plumbing is. Sometimes it is copper. Most of the times it's either brass or copper. That's why you got to kind of file it down. Alright, all good to go here. Bring in brass. That's actually brass. To the yard. Bring this other mystery piece. We didn't know what it was last time. If you guys saw my last video, we couldn't figure out what kind of piece of metal this was. So we'll check that out. We got insulated copper. Bunch of light iron here. Our aluminum chairs. Should be ready to rock out here. You know what? I'll put this back here. So glad I brought boots. Look at this. I bet it's like an ice rink at night. what I try to do is make it as easy as possible for him. And that's load up the aluminum first. That way you can just take it all in one shot. And then put the other non-ferrous metals on top. Therefore, he'll do those first. Hope that's brass. So that's what we're working with. I put the battery down there in mystery piece, insulated copper, and we got brass on the other side. Try to separate your metals as best you can. I know in America it's very frowned upon to not separate your metals, and then in other yards in Europe you're allowed to. So check with your local yard. Alright, weighing over here. Big payout over there, by the way. Nice little chunk of change, good for the holiday season. We weighed in today at 54.40 on the big scale for the iron. We can see what's over there. I see a nice toolbox. The thing is, I need a toolbox. So the fact someone scrapped that is very surprising. I don't have my special clip. This guy picked up a nice Christmas bauble. About to ask him if he wants to sell it. I think I parked too close. Moving right along out here. Griswold? Got a little skillet here, it's Lodge. So it's Walmart brand, not the best, but it's a good skillet. There's two more over there, they're Lodge also, but Lodge isn't a great brand. It's loud and obnoxious, I apologize for that. You got somebody drop the dryer off, didn't clip the cords on here. Try to keep a conversation. You got somebody dropped off mirrors. It's a big no-no. Alright, onward, time to check out. Alright, so here we are with the recap of the scrapping video. I know it's been a while since I've done a scrap video. I apologize for that with the winter season here. It's kind of just rough to pick up scrap metal because a lot of people don't put out a lot of metal. You know, it's no different than anyone else. You don't really want to clean out your garage or your shed when it's 30, 20, 25 degrees out or whatever it is. So it's hard to find metal. A lot of auctions. I also do come across a lot of metal at auctions that, you know, I go to a flea market, don't sell it, I'll scrap it. So it adds up as well. Just been tough to find metal, but to go over to see what we, you know, picked up and what this yard has to offer in terms of pricing, we're at $4.50, 480 pounds. Of that was $21.60. We add this side, so all those aluminum chairs, you guys might remember me, you know, taking those apart. There was 40 pounds combined weight as well as one of those cast aluminum trays. That's 40 cents a pound at 40 pounds, 16 bucks. Insulated copper, that was in this big bucket right here. We have 12 pounds of that, 55 cents a pound at insulated copper, 660. That one battery, which I thought was really weird. I don't know where I came across that battery. I don't know if it was at an auction or I picked it out of trash. Not sure. I didn't know if they were going to take it as a battery just because it was small, and I just had no idea where it was from and if it was the right kind. It was the right kind. Right when I walked in, there was literally a shopping cart filled of all those kind of batteries, which I thought was bananas, which I thought was kind of crazy because I literally thought it was like the first time I ever seen one. That small battery weighed 4 pounds, 24 cents per pound, 96 cents. Yellow brass, I had 16 pounds of that. I think that says $1.70 for yellow brass, $27.20. Christmas lights, 13 pounds, 5 cents per pound of that, 65 cents. That one mystery piece went as light copper, 4 pounds at $2.10 per pound. That's $8.40 for the light copper. And the funny thing about that was, on the other side, it had a $5 sticker for like a yard sale, and it didn't sell at a yard sale because it was at the auction. And I remember buying it in a row, and it was in a row with a bunch of other stuff. But if you're someone who does scrapping and goes to auctions or yard sales, that box did not sell for $2. There was other stuff in that box, as you see, is worth $8 in scrap alone, just for that one piece. You could have picked up at the yard sale for $5 and still made money, or you could have picked up at the auction. So there's still a lot of places you can source to find this kind of scrap metal. I think the total of the day was something like $80, $81 maybe. You got $59.81 for the non-ferrous and $21.60 for the light iron. So I think it's around $81. $80. I don't know. My math's off. It's been a long day. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I'm going to try to get out more scrapping videos, and I know in the upcoming months I'll definitely be getting out more scrapping videos. So if you do like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. As always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.